Good evening, dear students. Welcome to Chemistry Kingdom channel. So today we are going to talk about a solution of model question paper issued from PU board chemistry second PU. So in this session we are going to talk about in detail regarding the first model question paper. Three model question papers are issued from the PU board. So first model question paper we are going to discuss in today's class. So let us start the video. First part you know already, that is a MCQ. 15 MCQ are having. All 15 questions you have to answer. First is a role of CO2 in coal base reaction is, they are asking. What is the role of CO2, guys? The role of CO2 is act as a weak electrophile. It acts as a weak electrophile. Second question, in a DNA, the linkage between different nitrogenous bases is. What is a linkage between different nitrogenous base? In a DNA, two nitrogenous base are connected by hydrogen bonding. You know double helical structure of DNA? Adenine, guanine, thymine, cytosine. This type of nitrogenous bases are connected by hydrogen bonding. ATGC. Adenine connected with thymine. Guanine connected with cytosine. Double bond and triple bond respectively, right? Yes, hydrogen bonding is the correct answer for this question. Talk about a complex. This complex is given treated with the excess of AgNO3 solution. 2 mole of AgBr is precipitated. The primary and secondary valency of this complex is. They are asking primary and secondary valency. This question is from coordination compound. So I will explain how to do it. First of all, you see the options. The answer is 6 sin 2. How you are getting 6 sin 2, sir? Carefully see. They have mentioned that 2 moles of AgBr is precipitated, correct or not? So carefully see, if 2 moles of AgBr precipitated means 2 moles of Br present outside the bracket, no. Therefore, out of Cl2, 4NH3, Br2, 2 Br are present outside, the remaining all present inside. What is primary valency, guys? Primary valency is ionizable. So clearly 6 primary valence is equal to coordination number. So coordination number of the platinum is how much here? 6, because 2 Cl and 4 NH3 are directly connected to platinum, hence 4 bonds are there. Clearly coordination number is 6. Primary valence is 6. Outside the square bracket, how many ions are there? 2 Br are there, hence secondary valence is 2. Next question, enantiomers are non-superimposed mirror images. Now this year they have started including in MCQ statement type question also, assertion reason type question also, match the following type question also. This is a statement type question. Carefully see, earlier this type of questions are used to asked in KCET and NEET. Now they are asking in board exam also. Carefully see, statement 1, enantiomers are non-superimposed mirror images on each other. Statement 1. Is it true? Yes, it is true. Enantiomers are non-superimposable mirror images. Right. Statement 2. A racemic mixture shows zero optical rotation. Yes, because in racemic mixture 50% D and 50% L configurations are there. So 50% D will rotate the plane polarized light towards clockwise direction and 50% L will rotate towards the anti-clockwise direction. So due to external compensation, racemic mixture has a zero optical rotation. So both statements are true. Both statement 1 and 2 are correct. That is the correct option for this. Talk about fifth one, guys. The most stable manganese compound. Highest oxidation state itself is the most stable manganese compound. Clearly Mn2O7 is the most stable manganese compound here. Among following alkyl benzene, which one will not give benzoic acid on oxidation with acidic KMnO4? Remember, guys, to get a benzoic acid, the chain present above the benzene should have at least one carbon. See the first option, the side chain is CH3. So it is having 3 hydrogen. At least one hydrogen should be present. Here 3 hydrogen. But you see in the second option, the middle carbon which is shown there with a corner is connected to 3 more carbon and 1 benzene ring. So middle carbon do not have hydrogen. So it will not give carboxylic acid as a product. To get a side chain oxidation, to get a benzoic acid as a product, the directly attached carbon to the benzene attached carbon should have at least one hydrogen. A, C, D all are having benzene attached carbon has at least one hydrogen, but in second option that carbon is not having any hydrogen, hence it will not undergo side chain oxidation. So answer is B. I hope you understood. Talk about the seventh one, guys. An ambidentate ligand is chlorine, CnOH, NO2 plus. You know ambidentate ligand, the ligand which can ligate through two different donor atoms but ligate through one atom at a time. Means it is having two donor atoms but it will attach to one atom at a time. That is Cn minus. It can connected through nitrogen. It can connected through carbon also. Correct or not? Yes. So here E0, this is electrochemistry problem, electrochemistry chapter. Carefully observe there. Zinc plus 2 bar zinc, Sn plus 2 bar Sn, Fe plus 2 bar Fe means they have given reduction potential. Reduction potential of each given. Which metal sacrificially electrode to protect iron from the rusting? This already we have studied. This is called galvanization. So zinc is more reactive than iron. Carefully see there. Electrode potential of zinc is more than iron and tin. So clearly zinc is more reactive than iron. If zinc is more reactive than iron, zinc can be coated on the surface of the iron for the protection of iron. Zinc itself sacrifices itself on oxidation and protecting iron. So clearly answer is zinc, guys. So it is called galvanization. Remember, protection of one less reactive metal by coating with more reactive metal is called galvanization. How to identify less reactive or more reactive? E0 value is more, reduction potential value is more, then it is more reactive. Go for ninth question, guys. The chemical name of phosgene is, it is nothing but carbonyl chloride, COCl2. Correct or not? Carbonyl chloride. The solution containing non-volatile solute. The mole fraction of solvent is 0.9. The relative lowering of paper pressure is, they are asking. Mole fraction of solvent given. So clearly it is 0.1. How you will get 0.1, sir? Carefully see. We know that solvent mole fraction XA is given 0.9. And we know the formula XA plus XB is equal to 1. And XA plus XB is equal to 1. What is XB? XB is equal to 1 minus XA. So 1 minus 0.9 means it will be 0.1. What is XB? Mole fraction of solute. Now mole fraction of solute is equal to, we know the Raoult's law. Mole fraction of solute is equal to relative lowering of paper pressure. So clearly relative lowering of paper pressure is 0.1. I hope you understood. Talk about the 11th question, guys. All natural and artificial radioactive decay of unstable nuclei take place by. This is the NCERT line, guys. Well, all radioactive decay or proceed through first order kinetics. They all are first order kinetics. Remember this point. 12th one. See, match the following type. Again, I told you earlier they used to ask in NEET and KCET. Now they are asking in board exam also. So let us discuss. What is a match the following type means like this. List 1, list 2 given. You have to match up. Glucocorticoid. What is the role of glucocorticoid? Mineral corticoid, testosterone, estradiol. These all are hormones. This question was from biomolecules. Okay. First of all, you see the options. So correct option is option A. Option B. Sorry, option B is the correct answer. Carefully observe. Glucocorticoid. What glucocorticoid will do? Glucocorticoid will control carbohydrate metabolism in our body. What is mineral corticoid will do? Mineral corticoid will control level of excretion of water and salt by the kidney. Testosterone. This is a male. You know already this is a male sex hormone. So clearly testosterone is responsible for or control responsible for development of secondary male characters. So just I have did some mistake there. Mineral corticoid, carefully see, mineral corticoid control level of excretion of water and salt and kidney. Testosterone, you just correct it. Just arrow mark wrong thing I had shown there. Testosterone responsible for development of secondary male characters. Estradiol is responsible for development of secondary female character because it is a female sex hormone. You know that already. So clearly A3, B5, C4 and D1 which is there in second option. I hope you understood. 13th question. Para-amino azobenzene is prepared from benzene diazonium chloride and aniline in 100% acidic medium. Which medium is required? Acidic medium. The chemicals used to convert commercial alcohol into denatured alcohol R. What is the chemical used? You know, copper sulfate is used to give a blue color, and pyridine is used to give a foul smell. Correct or not? So these are the two things we are going to use in denaturation of alcohol. Means the commercial alcohol is made unfit for drinking by adding copper sulfate, pyridine, and due to the addition of these two, the alcohol is unfit for drinking, and this process is called denaturation. Denaturation, right? Yes, like denaturation of protein, here we are getting denatured alcohol, unfit for drinking. Last MCQ: during osmosis, the solvent molecules are moving from hypotonic solution to hypertonic solution. Means solvent molecules will move from lower concentration to higher concentration. Carefully observe the word. Solvent molecule will move from, yes, hypotonic to hypertonic. Means yes, means lower concentration to higher concentration. Remember this point. Meaning is less osmotic pressure to more osmotic pressure, right? So fill in the blanks type questions. We'll see. The melting point of interstitial compound is dash dash than the pure metal. So clearly they are greater than the pure metal. Benzene diazonium fluoroborate on heating decomposes to give. It will give fluorobenzene. The simplest hydroxy derivative of benzene is, hydroxy derivative of benzene means phenol only. First OH group is attached to benzene. 19th question: when non-volatile solute is added to pure solvent, the freezing point of solvent decreases, and that is called depression in freezing point. Ozonolysis of alkene followed by reaction with zinc dust and water gives aldehydes. This also is studied in aldehyde ketones and carboxylic acid. Right? We'll start 2 more question now. Explain Swords reaction with an example. What is Swords reaction? Remember, in Finkelstein reaction, F will not come. In Swords reaction, F will come. In Finkelstein reaction, iodine will come. Remember like this, Finkelstein, F is there, but F will not come in the answer. In Swords reaction, F will come. So, simply, alkyl fluorides are prepared from alkyl halides. Correct or not? Alkyl fluorides are prepared from alkyl halides by treating with any of the metal fluoride. See there, I have given a reaction. Rx means alkyl halide. X may be chlorine, bromine, but X should not be F, because F we are taking from metal. So clearly I have taken here silver fluoride. You can take any of the metallic fluorides you can take here. RFO, CH3FO, AgX, so like that. Right? So clearly observe here, Rx plus AgF. What will be eliminated? AgX will be eliminated and RF will be prepared. What is R? Alkyl group. In place of alkyl group, you can add CH3. Right? Yes. Talk about the second question. Write the reaction show that glucose contains 5-hydroxyl group, aldehyde group. Most important question for board exam. How do you know that glucose contains 5-hydroxyl group? By treating with, yes, acetic anhydride. Reaction with acetic anhydride. Carefully see the reaction, guys. Here I have written. Glucose treated with acetic anhydride. All 5-OH are replaced by OCOCH3 group. So it is called glucose pentaacetate, and this reaction indicates glucose has 5 OH groups. Second question, aldehyde group. How to identify glucose contain aldehyde group? When glucose treated with bromine water, it will give gluconic acid. This indicating glucose contains. See there, top up carbon, CHO is an aldehyde group. Only aldehyde will convert it into carboxylic acid. If suppose it is a ketone, it will convert it into secondary alcohol. Correct or not? Since it is an aldehyde, it is converted into carboxylic acid. This reaction indicates glucose contain carbonyl group, and that carbonyl group is a aldehyde group. I hope you understood. Yes. Next question. Define half-life period of a reaction. Write the relationship between half-life period and initial concentration of zero order reaction. So half-life period of reaction means the time in which concentration of reactant is reduced to 1/2 of its initial concentration. Means the initially if you have taken 50, so it should be 25. Means exactly half of the initial it should take. That much concentration should reduce. How much time it will take to reduce that much concentration itself is called half-life. So the relationship between half-life period and initial concentration of zero order reaction is T-half is equal to R0 divided by 2K. R0 is the initial concentration of the reactant. K is a rate constant. T-half is a half-life period. Next one, write the reaction involved in the preparation of phenol from cumene. Most important question, VIP question. So carefully see, you take a you take a cumene, isopropyl benzene is called cumene, add O2 at 100 degrees Celsius, HOO is incorporated between carbon and H, and this is called, it is prepared from cumene, hence the name cumene hydroperoxide. When you go for acid medium treatment to it, rearrangement takes place to give phenol and acetone. Yes. Go for next one, 25. Iron 3 catalyzes the reaction between iodide and persulfate ion in the reaction. This reaction is given. Explain the catalytical action of catalyst iron 3 by using chemical reaction. So carefully see there, here I have written the reaction. Fe plus 3 will convert itself undergoing reduction and it will oxidize iodide ion. Carefully see there, Fe plus 3 is converted into Fe plus 2. Fe plus 2 again converted back into Fe plus 3 means first step it will convert iodide ion to iodine. Iodide ion to iodine means I minus becomes I2, minus 1 to 0. The increase in oxidation number, iodine undergo oxidation. So iron act as a, what they are told, catalyzes the reaction between iodide and persulfate ion in the reaction. Explain catalytical action of the catalyst iron by using chemical reaction, they told. That means how iron act as a catalyst I am telling. Correct or not? Yes. In the second step, iron 2 plus again converted back into iron 3 plus. Again it will do the same process. It will repeat the process. This is there again NCERT question only, D and F block element chapter. Next one. Overall reaction. If you take a overall reaction, so left hand side you have to add up, right hand side you have to add up, the whatever remain cancelling term you can cancel off and you can write it. Clearly you see in the overall reaction iron is not there, hence it acts as a catalyst. What is catalyst? Which will increase speed of the reaction but it will not take part in the chemical reaction. Correct or not? It will not undergo any chemical change but it will increase the speed of the reaction. In overall reaction, have you getting iron? No. So clearly iron acts as a catalyst. Part C. So 3 mark questions. Study of actinide element is more difficult to give any 3 reasons. So what is the reasons are? Actinides are radioactive element. They will continuously emit the radiations. Hence it is difficult to study them. Actinide could be prepared only in nanogram quantities. Actinides can be prepared in very small quantities. Hence it is very difficult to use them and it is difficult to study them. Actinides have very short half-lives. Carefully observe. Within a fraction of a second, half of the actinides will be vanished and they will be going in the form of radiation. So, if quantity is not remaining in the stable form, how can you study it? Correct or not? So, these are the 3 options. These are the 3 reasons why actinides are not, study is very difficult. See there, complex mercury 1 tetrathiocyanate S cobaltate. What is the coordination number of cobalt they are asking? Identify the ligand present in this complex and does ionization isomer for the following compound exist? They are asking. First of all, you write the complex. Mercury 1 tetrathiocyanate S cobaltate 3 means this is a complex given there. HgCO SCN 4 times. Clearly, we are indicating 4 SCN ligands are directly attached to cobalt. So, coordination number is 4. First option. First question. Identify the ligand present in this complex. Which ligand is present here? Clearly, it is SCN. Ligand means which is directly attached to central metal atom. So, thiocyanate S means S indicating it is connected through S. SCN is a ambidentate ligand. It can connected through nitrogen also, connected through sulfur also. In this one, it is connected through sulfur. Hence, we have written SCN minus thiocyanate S. Last question, does ionization isomer for following compound exist? Never, because outside coordination sphere, no such type of ligands are present here. Such type of ions are present, like a Br2, Cl2, that type of. It is not possible. A student of second PUC performs 2 trials of reaction between Ki and KMnO4. In first trial, student add small amount of acid to reaction mixture. In second trial, student forgot to add acid to reaction mixture. Then, student observed that different color was obtained in first and second trial. Give reason for above observation. Write the possible chemical reaction to both the trials they are asking. In the first trial, acidic solution of KMnO4 liberates iodine from potassium iodide. Carefully see there. In the second trial, neutral solution of KMnO4 iodide to iodine. So clearly I have written the reaction. First case, Acidic solution of KMnO4 liberates iodine from the potassium iodide. So if you take Ki, it will be going to liberate I2. See there, Ki, instead of taking Ki, I have taken I minus, because K plus do not have any role here. So I have taken I minus. Then KMnO4, instead of taking KMnO4, I have taken MnO4 minus and 16H plus from the acid media. Carefully observe there, 10 I minus are converted into 5 I2. So clearly that only we told. I minus undergo oxidation. That is done by KMnO4. In second part, he taken a neutral media. In neutral media, iodide is converted into iodate. See the word. Iodide means I minus. Iodate means IO3 minus. See the second reaction. Same MnO4, but H plus are not there. Here it is a neutral media. Therefore, water is added. I minus is converted into IO3 minus. Iodide is converted into iodate, IO3 minus in neutral media. Iodide, I minus is converted into I2 in acid media. I hope you understood. Yes. Define crystal field splitting. Sketch energy level diagram for the crystal field splitting of d orbital in tetrahedral complexes. You know, in tetrahedral complexes, T2Z goes upside, EZ comes downside. That T2Z is called T2, EZ is called E in tetrahedral complex. So what is the split, crystal field splitting? Splitting of degenerate levels of d orbitals due to presence of ligand in a definite geometry is termed as crystal field splitting. So clearly degenerate d orbital means their energy is equal. See here I have drawn a diagram, handwritten diagram only I have drawn here. Carefully see, free metal ion. When you apply, when d orbitals in a spherical crystal field, they have get some energy, and when the ligands comes nearer to it, the degeneracy of d orbital lost means the energy of the d orbital will be different at that time. The T2 will go upside, E will come downside. So this is a diagram for that. I hope you understood. Yes. Delta T indicating crystal field splitting energy in case of tetrahedral complex here. What is the significance of synergic effect in metal carbonyls? They are asking. Synergic effect in metal carbonyls. How many bridged and non-bridged CO ligands are present in octacarbonyl dicobalt 0 complex? They are asking. So synergic effect means what is significance of synergic effect? They are telling. Synergic effect strengthens the bond between CO and metal. Means due to synergic effect. Synergic effect means back bonding. See, usually ligand will donate electron to metal. Sometimes metal will donate electron to ligand back, and this type of bonding is called synergic bonding. So synergic effect, due to synergic effect, strength of the bond between CO and metal increases. There are 2 bridged and 6 non-bridged CO ligands are present in octacarbonyl dicobalt complex. So next, each carries again 3 marks question. So these 3 marks questions are from physical chemistry. Okay. Yes. Direct measurement of conductivity of ionic solution by Wheatstone bridge is not possible. Give reason, they are telling. So direct measurement of conductivity of ionic solution by Wheatstone bridge, we face 2 problems. First one, passing direct current changes the composition of the solution. Solution cannot be connected to the bridge like metallic wire or other solid conductors. So what is how to solve this problem? The first difficulty is resolved by using alternating current. Instead of DC, we can use AC. Second problem is solved by using special designed vessel called conductivity cell. Solution cannot be connected to bridge like a metallic wire, no. So that solution can be taken in the conductivity cell, and then we can connect that conductivity cell to your Wheatstone bridge, and then you can go for the calculations. I hope you understood. Next one, 32. Reactant to product. R means reactant, P means product. The potential energy diagram is given below. Okay. By the observation, the above diagram, answer the following questions. They are telling. What is the value of activation energy of the reaction? They are asking. And what is the value of delta H? It is not A, sorry guys, it is just a typing mistake. Delta H of the reaction means change in enthalpy. They are asking. Draw potential energy diagram for the reaction. They are asking. So you see the diagram first. The value of activation energy will be how much? 40 you are getting. Value of activation energy should be 40. The value of delta H is 15. You see here I drawn. You can easily identify why you are getting 40, because so in the diagram I just not written the values there. You see the question paper properly, definitely will come to know how you are getting 40. Okay, yes. State Faraday's second law of electrolysis. Mention any two factors which determines the product of electrolysis. So what is second law, guys? Faraday's second law of electrolysis states that if the same amount of electricity is passed through different electrolytes, the masses of ions deposited at the electrodes are directly proportional to their chemical equivalent. Means if same current, same amount of current is passed through two different electrolytic solution, then how much amount of the electrolyte substance deposited on electrode should be equal to their ratio of equivalent weights. Means W1 divided by W2 is equal to E1 divided by E2. Then one more question they asked, two factors which determines product of electrolysis they are telling. So factors affecting electrolysis: nature of the material being electrolyzed, the type of electrodes being used. It depends upon nature of electrolyte and type of electrode. Name the two components present in binary solution. Which component determine physical state of the binary solution they are telling. So clearly two components of binary solution means solute and solvent. Which component will determine the physical state? Solvent will determine the physical state of binary solution. Means based on the physical state of solvent only, binary solutions are classified into solid solutions where solvent is solid, liquid solutions where solvent is liquid, gaseous solution where solvent is gas. Again, these respective solid solution, liquid solution, gaseous solutions are classified into three types. Total 9 type of binary solutions we can study there. Correct or not? Yes. Next one, part D. This carries 5 marks. Again, part D clearly belongs to, yes, organic chemistry. How do you distinguish between primary, secondary and tertiary amines by using Hinsenberg reagent? Benzene sulfonyl chloride, correct or not? Primary amine react with benzene sulfonyl chloride, which is called Hinsenberg reagent. N-alkyl benzene sulfonyl amide is formed, which is soluble in alkali because the acidic nature of hydrogen atom is to nitrogen. Means benzene sulfonyl chloride is called Hinsenberg's reagent. When it is treated with our primary amine, it will give N-alkyl benzene sulfonyl amide, which is soluble in alkali. Easily we can identify that given amine is primary. I will give a reaction also, carefully see. The secondary amine also give the NN dialkyl benzene sulfonyl amide, but it is insoluble in alkali. Tertiary amide do not give any reaction. So what is the reactions are? Carefully see the reaction. Here I written benzene sulfonyl chloride, commonly called as Hinsenberg's reagent. When you treat with primary amine R and H2, one of the H and Cl will eliminate as a HCl and R will be connected to sulfur. R will be connected to N will be connected to sulfur. Clearly it is called N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide. N-alkyl benzene sulfonamide, and which is due to hydrogen, extra hydrogen is present with along with the nitrogen, it will be soluble in alkali, like alkali means bases, NaOH, KOH. Secondary amine also give the same reaction. Carefully see there, one H is there still, HCl will be replaced, so it will give again NRR. Since nitrogen is not containing H in the final product, it will not be soluble in alkali. And in tertiary amine, N is connected to 3R, so there is no H at all to replace by HCl. Clearly it is not going to give any reaction there. Preparation of para-hydroxyazobenzene. So carefully see, benzene diazonium salt, benzene with N2Cl minus, benzene diazonium chloride treated with phenol. The para position H is replaced with Cl and you will get 4-hydroxyazobenzene, commonly called as para-hydroxyazobenzene, which is an orange color dye. I hope you understood. Easily you can identify Cl and H will be eliminated. Bond between carbon and nitrogen is formed. Between methanol and ethanol, which would undergo aldol condensation? Write the chemical reaction involved in it. Methanol and ethanol, which will undergo aldol condensation, guys? Yes, ethanol will undergo aldol condensation, because to undergo aldol condensation, at least alpha hydrogen should be present. Alpha carbon should have alpha hydrogens. See, direct method also I told how to get in competitive exams. Just remove the H2O from it, you will get double bond. That is but2 enol is a final product. But in board exam, how to write? The second step I have given. First, ethanol will react with one more mole of ethanol it will give 3-hydroxybutanol, which on heating, elimination of water from OH and H from the side carbon atom takes place to form double bond there. So the name of the compound is bit-2-enol is the final product of the reaction. I hope you understood. Although phenoxide ion has more number of resonating structure than carboxylate ion, carboxylic acid is stronger acid than phenol. Why they are asking? See carefully, see. Conjugate base of carboxylic acid, carboxylate ion is stabilized by two equivalent resonance structures in which negative charge is the more electronegative oxygen atom. So, the conjugate base of phenoxide ion has non-equivalent resonance structures in which the negative charge is at the less electronegative carbon atom. Therefore, resonance in phenoxide ion is not as important as it is carboxylate ion. So clearly they told phenoxide ion has more number of resonating structure than carboxylic ion, but also carboxylic acid is stronger acid. This is because in carboxylic acid, negative charge is carried by oxygen, which is more electronegative, which is stable. But negative charge is carried by carbon atom in case of phenoxide ion. So there it is not correct. So clearly, even though resonance structures are more for phenoxide ion, the carboxylate ion or carboxylic acid is more stronger acid than phenol. What is a peptide bond? Give an example for dipeptide. See here. And one more question. What are oxidoreductase enzymes? Name the enzyme that catalyzes hydrolysis of maltose into glucose. See there. Give one main natural source of vitamin K. 3 questions are there here. First, the bond formed between two alpha amino acids. It is not A, guys. Sorry for typing mistake there. Two alpha amino acids is called peptide bond. And glycylalanine is an example of dipeptide. See second question, oxidoreductase enzyme. The enzyme which catalyzes the oxidation of one substrate with simultaneous reduction of another substrate are called oxidoreductase enzymes, which catalyzes one substrate with a simultaneous reduction of other substrate. Oxidation of one substrate, simultaneously reduction of other substrate are named as oxidoreductase enzymes. So maltase enzyme will catalyzes hydrolysis of maltose into glucose. And vitamin K, you know already, green leafy vegetable contains vitamin K. Question number 38. Complete the following equation they have given. Here the equation. HBr means clearly you know Marconi-Krebs rule. When you add HBr to doubly bonded alkene, it will proceed through Marconi-Krebs rule. Means negative part of the nucleophile, means in HBr which is negative part Br minus, is going to attach to doubly bonded carbon containing lesser number of hydrogen atom. It is going to attach to doubly bonded carbon containing lesser number of hydrogen atom. Sorry for the product, guys. Here you have to make double bond become single bond. So Br is added to, so in the answer I have given double bond, you make it as a single bond, guys. Br is attached to, I have shown with the arrow mark, carefully see there. The first carbon which is having how many hydrogen atoms? Which is having 3 hydrogen atoms. So what is that telling? According to Marconi-Krebs rule, the negative part is added to doubly bonded carbon containing lesser number of hydrogen atom. Means not in the first carbon, sorry for that. You have to add to second carbon which is having only 1 hydrogen atom. So here I have written wrong answer. You just make Br to the second carbon. Br is added to second carbon, not the arrow mark I have shown there, that carbon. Okay. Next come to the sodium in dry ether, guys. When you add ethyl halide in presence of sodium and dry ether, it will undergo Wood's reaction. Coupling of two reactant takes place. 2 carbon becomes 4 carbon there. Correct or not? Yes. So third one, sodium hydroxide, NaOH, 623 Kelvin temperature and 300 atmospheric pressure. In presence of acid media, chlorobenzene is converted into phenol. Halobenzene is converted into phenol. I hope you understood. Just correct the first one, guys. It is not to the arrow mark shown there. Exactly opposite to arrow mark shown there. Second carbon Br is attached. The answer I have written wrong for the first one. You make as a CH3 single bond, CH2 single bond Br. That is the correct answer. Means bromoethane is CH3 single bond, CH single bond Br, single bond CH3. That is the correct answer. I hope you understood. Yes. Explain Sejep's rule. You know Sejep's rule, when dehydrohalogenation reaction takes place, then more than one alkene formation there is a possibility. That time the preferred alkene is one which is having more substitution. That is told by Sejep's. So carefully see, I have shown with an example. Here I shown. So 2-bromobutane, when you add a base to it, it will take H and Br both out. So carefully see, there is a possibility of second position double bond and first position double bond. When second position double bond will come, see both side of the double bond you are having more substitution. According to Sejep's rule, second position double bond is the major product and first position double bond is the minor product. Give the chemical equation for the conversion of propane nitrile into corresponding ketone by using phenyl magnesium bromide. Write the IUPAC name of the product. So, propane nitrile treated with phenyl magnesium bromide. First of all, it will connected to carbon double bond NMgBr. Then bond acidification, this NMgBr is removed and O is added there. So, you will get 1 phenyl propanone is the IUPAC name of the final product. Explain Hell-Vellard-Zielinski reaction. When carboxylic acid containing alpha hydrogen atom treated with halogen in presence of red phosphorus, alpha halocarboxylic acids are formed. That is called HVZ reaction. See there, RCH2COH. COH attached carbon is having 2 hydrogen, no? Out of that 2 hydrogen, 1 H is replaced by 1 X. What is X here? Halogen in presence of red phosphorus. So alpha halocarboxylic acid is formed. This is called HVZ, Hell-Vellard-Zielinski reaction. Write the reaction involved in the mechanism of acid catalyzed dehydration of alcohol to alkene. Most important question in this chapter and most important VIP question you may get for annual examination. So there are 3 steps. First one, protonation. Alcohol will take the proton from the acid and it will form protonated alcohol. Second step, this protonated alcohol will lose the water molecule and forms carbocation. So clearly dehydration to give carbocation. Just as shown in the reaction, you can easily find out there. Next, first step you have taken proton from the acid. No, last step we have to give its proton back. It is called deprotonation to give alkene. Most important practice guys, definitely will get an annual examination. This will be for 3 marks. Explain the preparation of anisole by Williamson synthesis. Preparation of anisole. Anisole means OCH3. So Williamson's means haloalkane treated with sodium alkoxide gives ether in presence of ether media. This is called Williamson ether synthesis. We want anisole means benzene with OCH3. When you want benzene with OCH3, what you have to add? Methyl halide with sodium alkoxide. Haloalkane should be primary because it is SN2 mechanism. So methyl halide is treated with sodium phenoxide, it will give anisole. Just NaX will be eliminated. Next, problems. I hope you know regarding the problems. These are to be asked from the physical chemistry. So in annual examination, 2 questions from solution chapter, 2 questions from electrochemistry chapter, 2 questions from chemical kinetics chapter they will give. You have to answer any 3 out of 6. Okay, yes, let us start. Show that in the first order reaction, time required for the completion of 99.9% is 10 times of half-life of the reaction. First order reaction they are telling. Okay, we'll start how to solve. Carefully see. For first order reaction, rate equation is K is equal to, we have already 2.303 divided by T into log R0 divided by R, where R0 is initial concentration, R is final concentration. Then time required for 99.9% completion of the reaction. 99.9% completion means what guys? 99.9% means that much is completed. So initial was 100, final was 100 minus 99.99. So clearly 100 divided by 0.1. If you divide 100 by 0.1, you will get 1000. 1000 means what? Can be written as 10 power 3. So log 10 power 3 means log x raised to n formula. Log x raised to n means n log x. So whatever 3 power is there, sorry for that, 3 power went there, you write 3, 10 power 3. 3 log 10, log 10 is 1. So multiply by 3, you will get 6.909 divided by t. You want t here, take t that side, k this side. T is equal to 6.909 divided by k. And also we know that for first order reaction, t half is equal to 0.693 divided by k. Now just divide first equation by second equation, you will get the respective answer. So 6.90K, 0.693, ones are tens are. K get cancelled. T by T half is equal to 10. You take T half that side. T is equal to 10 times T half. That only they asked to show that we have shown here, proved here. Second question. 5% solution weight by weight of cane sugar means 5 gram of cane sugar present in 100 gram of water. That is the meaning. In water has a freezing point of 271 Kelvin. Calculate the freezing point depression constant. Kf they are asking. Given freezing point of pure water is 273.15. So definitely we'll get one question from colligative property in annual exam. So first of all you have to write the given data. Tf naught is given, freezing point of pure water 273.15. Tf is given, freezing point of solution 271 Kelvin. Then molecular weight is also given, molecular weight of cane sugar 342 gram per mole. So what is delta Tf? Tf naught minus Tf. Just you substitute depression in freezing point, you will get it 2.15 Kelvin. Then 5% weight by weight means just I told 5 gram of sucrose in 100 gram of solution. So substitute the value, you will get weight of solute is 5 gram, weight of solvent is equal to solution minus solute. Solution is 100 gram, out of that 5 is solute, then how much solvent is there? 95 gram. Remember, Wb is a weight of solute, Wa is a weight of solvent. So substitute in the equation. You know, I hope you know the formula. What is first you calculate molality, weight of solute into 1000 divided by molecular weight into Wa. Put all the values, you will get a molality as 0.154. Then substitute in delta Tf formula. Delta Tf is equal to Kf into molality. We want Kf, take molality that side. Delta Tf divided by molality. So answer is 13.97. So 13.97 Kelvin kg per mole is the correct answer. 43 question. See there, molar conductivity is given for methanoic acid. Calculates the degree of dissociation they are telling. So molar conductivity is given. Molar conductivity at infinite dilution can be calculated from Quadrature's law. Then divide molar conductivity by molar conductivity at infinite dilution, you will get degree of dissociation. So carefully see there. Lambda m for H, lambda not H plus for H plus ion, lambda not for format ion, HCO minus ion is given. You can easily calculate formic acid. So HCOOH will be according to Quadrature's law. Lambda not means at infinite dilution, we call it as a zero concentration. So cation plus anion. So cation given, anion given, we added, we got lambda m infinity. So degree of dissociation alpha is equal to lambda m divided by lambda m naught. So lambda m is given in the question, lambda m naught we just find out by Quadrature's law. Finally we got alpha is equal to 0.114. The next question you see, Henry's law constant for molality of methane is given. Calculate the mole fraction they are telling. So we know that given data P is given, KH is given. According to Henry's law you can calculate X. What is X? Mole fraction. Correct or not? Yes. Last question. Two electrolytic cells A and B containing solution of AgNO3 and copper sulfate respectively are connected in series. A steady current of 1.5 ampere was passed through them until 1.45 gram of silver is deposited at the cathode of the cell A. How long did the current flow and what mass of copper is deposited? They are asking. So carefully see given data, I is given, weight of silver is given, time they are asking, weight of copper also they are asking. So first of all, you know, Ag plus to give rise to Ag, we require 1 electron. Means 1 mole of electron means 1 Faraday current is required. 1 mole of silver means 108 gram. So 1 Faraday means 96,500 coulomb deposits 108 gram of silver. Then how much coulomb deposits 1.45 gram? Cross multiplication you do. So finally how much you will get? 1295.6 coulomb charge is required to deposit 1.45 gram of silver. I hope you understood. One more question is there. How long means time they are asking. We know that Q is equal to IT. We want T. Q by T. Substitute there this much second. Similarly for copper plus 2 require 0.4263 gram of copper is deposited by passing 2 Faraday current. How you understood 2 Faraday current? Because 2 electrons are needed to reduce the copper. See the 46th question, last question. Rate constant of the reaction is given. Calculate activation energy. Just compare this equation with our activation energy equation. Comparing with log K is equal to log A minus EA divided by RT. See there log K is there. In place of log A, 13.25 is there. So that is a log A value. And in place of EA divided by R, you are having 1.28 into 10 power 3. So EA is equal to 1.28 in 10 power 3. R you taken that side. So EA is equal to 1.28 in 10 power 3 into R. What is R value? 8.314. Substitute the values, you will get the answer. 8.314, if you multiply with that, you will get joule per mole 10651.52 joule per mole. That is activation energy. And log A is equal to 13.25 means A is equal to antilog of 13.25, and antilog of that will be 1.77 into 10 power 13. This is a pre-exponential factor. So last question of this model question paper. This is only for visually challenged students. Give any three factors which affect rate of the reaction. Clearly, nature of catalyst, nature of reactant, pressure and temperature. These are the factors which affect rate of reaction. I hope you understood the today's session. If you are getting any doubts, if you want a detailed solution, just I have given a hints. If you want detailed solution with proper explanation, you can comment below, guys. I will try to finish it. And most important question from second PU also, chapter wise I will do. The next coming days, within 2 days, I will solve model question paper 2 and model question paper 3 also for chemistry. If you want for mathematics also, clear explanation for mathematics I will give. Please comment below what you wanted to, what you wanted to me, which type of video you want. Okay, thanks for watching. Please share the video among your friends so that every student can get a benefit of it. Thanks for watching. Thank you.